Welcome aboard. Adventures to the Caribbean invites you to share the beauty and fun of the Caribbean. Now here is your tour guide host, Caribbean Chris.
Hello? It's Chris. Good morning. Great Saturday morning, and welcome to another exciting episode of Adventures in the Caribbean. Your insider guide to the best adventures in the Caribbean. And we're having a great time this morning. Our adventure today, we're down here with our good friends at Body World. Good morning, Clay.
Good morning, Chris, and good morning to our audience. We're on location at Body World. And you know what? I see dead people.
It's true. They're everywhere. It's been a very informative, educational, and exciting visit here. It's going to be a rich show. We're going to be talking about a lot of information. We have a big book here about the exhibition, everything about all kinds of information. You'll see. It really is unbelievable, the rich history that surrounds this exhibit. And, you know, people, you got to come down and see it, because this is really, it's really one of the only places in the world you can see something like this. And, you know, to have it here in Puerto Rico is really a privilege. So we're going to talk to some of our good friends from Body World today. We're going to talk a little bit more about the exhibit. And we're also going to get an update from some of our friends from around our adventures. I think we're going to talk a little bit with Carmen. And maybe see them next week. Yeah, we're going to go down to Rincon next week. We're going to have a great time down at the Crystal Palace. And so everyone...
One of our friends at El Fogón, give them a visit.
El Fogón de la Curva in Rincon and Yasco. Hey, did you hear the greatest lionfish hunter in the world? Fred Lynn? I wonder if he's still down there. You know what's cool, though, is I talked to Nancy from El Fogón de la Curva, and she told me that there's a bunch of people down there hunting the lionfish now.
Really?
Yeah, it's really cool. So I think they're actually they're curbing part of the lionfish problem because so many people are hunting them now.
Yeah, they're making a difference, and they're putting it in the mainstream.
Well put, Sonny. They're making a difference. All right, so we have some great guests coming up, and thank you, Sonny. I want to say hi to Isla Grande Flying School, best in the Caribbean since 1953. They're going to be coming up on their 60th anniversary is coming up. We have to do a really big, cool event. And actually, thanks to, let's give a special thanks, pre-thanks to Isla Grande Flying School, to our good buddy Randy, Top Gun flight instructor from Isla Grande Flying School. He's going to be flying us down to a big event next week. So we're really excited about that. We're going to have a good time. And we also want to say thanks to Triana Restaurant. They're awesome, right there on the corner of Retinto and San Jose. Awesome Spanish and Puerto Rican food. 54 different types of tapas. And yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, and by the way, if you want to go down to Triana, you can get a free what do you get? Free sangria. Yeah, so we came from Adventures in the Caribbean, and they'll give you a free glass of sangria. So we got some great stuff coming up, and also again, we want to say thanks to our good friends. What about the regatta?
Yeah.
Oh, another regatta! Regatta so much. Is this the sailing or the drinking we have so much? We're going to be talking to a good friend of ours, Joel, who's a good friend of Ryan Christensen from the Ryan Christensen from the Yacht Club. And we have a great Saturday morning lineup, don't we? we have the Yacht Club show from Ryan Christensen. Then we have Joe's show, the Garden Show. Joe's a good friend of ours. He always has an awesome show. And then, of course, with that Pleasures in the Caribbean with Josue. And then, of course, the Adventure Show. we're really excited. And again, we're down here, what's his name? Dr. Gunther Von Hagen is the guy that initiated the Body World exhibit, and it really is amazing. You know, we should do our trivia question. What do you think? Okay, we'll do our trivia question next then. But it really is an amazing exhibit. We have some great folks down here joining us. One more time. Jose Antonio Mayano. Jose Antonio Mayano. Okay, excellent. A good friend of ours, Jose, is here today to tell us a little bit more about the exhibit. And, you know, there's really so much to say about it. So let's find out a little bit about what kind of interesting, what? About the location, of course, and how amazing this exhibit is. And tell us how it was actually initiated.
Okay, this exhibition is the original about the real human bodies and organs. It was initiated in the 70s by Dr. Günther von Hagens, as you mentioned before, in Germany. But during those years it was very difficult to market with real human bodies.
I imagine back then it was kind of like you know, people looked at it negatively. You know, they couldn't see the vision of how important it could be to the general population to see this type of thing.
Yeah, so he went to China and he started with one of the universities in China practicing this kind of vaccination about it.
Oh, vaccination?
Yeah, vaccination. I would like that later on other class, one of our main collaborators on Right Hand for Us, will talk about vaccination and explain with detail what is a vaccinated body, how they can do it, etc. He has a lot of knowledge about it.
And one of the very interesting parts about this exhibit is that not only the body parts, but the human beings, the human forms that you have here are actually real people.
Yeah, the most important thing, because there are other exhibitions, similar exhibitions, that are not the originals and are not people who donate during his life, donate his body and his organs for the science, to have the science and to give help to all of us now, you know. So, but really they are really human bodies.
Yeah, and that's a good point that you make that I want to mention, is that these are people that donated their body to science, and basically they gave everyone else an opportunity to take advantage of the amazing sight of the body, the human body. And I think one of the things I've noticed, I think a lot of the people that donated their bodies are actually, you know, scientists and doctors themselves. Athletes.
Well, actually, the donors have more than 15,000 people who already donate their bodies. Most of them come from Europe and the United States. You know. And for example, here in Puerto Rico, there is a lady, I think she is like 40 years, that already donated her body. Because after she saw the exhibition, she decided that she can contribute to a better health for the people, you know.
So she was motivated by the exhibit to actually donate her body to science.
That's correct. That's
amazing. And, you know, it's true. This exhibit really, it really brings out emotions in people, whether it be, you know, some people are like a little scared, some people are very excited, you know, some people, I want to be a doctor. But this exhibit really brings out people's emotions, people's, you know, feelings.
The most important thing is because some people, as you mentioned, are a little scared. But the most important thing is that they are going to see something very ethical, nothing something like that, you know. So yeah, we're not talking about coming to like a horror movie. It's actually science. That's correct. That's correct. This is science. This is when you have the opportunity to do a trick through your own body, you know. Because if you have a sickness of a knee or an arm or whatever, you can add any whatever. For example, we have the gallery, the respiratory gallery with different organs, with healthy organs, with cancer, with emphysema. You know, it's really impressive. Yeah, because I know that we had someone with us last week who came through to see the exhibit, and they saw the lung that was damaged by smoking, and they're like, "That's it, I'm done. I quit smoking." They're like, "That's what I thought." You know, like I said, it brings out so much emotion in people. You know, according to searches, almost all the people that visit this exhibition, smoking people, stop. And a lot of people change their habits, you know. They start doing exercises or eating healthier. That's a good point. In addition to bringing out a lot of emotions in people, it actually, you know, it's kind of a wake-up call for them to, like, you know, I need to take care of my body. For example, you can see here from the reproductive gallery, when you can see what really is an embryo and a fetal from different weeks, until you can see the ancient person, you know, the old person, and how the years or how the bad habits change his life and his body, you know. And that's an excellent point that you make too, because you have like everyone from, you know, from adolescents to adults to, you know, aged. You know, you have pretty much every type of body here. For example, we have a woman, a pregnant woman. She was 25 years when she died. She was a smoker. When she knew that she was going to die, she asked the doctors, "If you cannot save my children, my fetal, my baby, I want they be vaccinated with me." So we have here the lady with the baby vaccinated with her because she wanted. That is really cool, and it's, you know, talk about amazing and interesting. I mean, it really is, you know, a full spectrum of bodies, and, you know, to see the central nervous system, the reproductive system is just amazing. Nervous, digestives, basically all the systems. You can hear from all about the human body. And the people who are interested in studying medicine or any other related with medicine, they really have here a banquet, you know. And let me tell you something. I talked to a couple of people that came in to see the exhibit, and then after they left, we talked to them, and maybe they weren't interested in medicine when they came in, but after they left, they surely were. Dr. Ibrahim Perez, who is a doctor of San Juan, who read a letter in the Nueva newspaper saying that most of the people, most of the next generation of people who decide to study medicine, they will be influenced by this exhibition.
I think so. I think everyone should come down, and whether you're influenced to go into medicine, or whether you're influenced to quit smoking, or whether you're influenced to take better care of your body, because it's amazing what an amazing machine the body is. I think that everyone will really have emotions on this. So, okay, well, listen, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it.
It's a pleasure to be here with WOSO, Chris, Fanny, and all the people who are listening to us. We invite everybody to come over here in North San Juan. We are right behind the Gastropatria. And we open the 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. So we are invited to come down here. I really you're going to learn a lot about the most important thing that you can realize in the whole life. The thing through your own body.
Very, very well put, my son. If you don't mind, we need to take a quick break, but if you don't mind sticking around, we'd love to talk to you a little more. We're going to do a trivia question, buddy? Okay. We got to have our special, it's myworld.com, right? If people want to check out the website. myworld.com or myworld.com. Awesome. What's our trivia question? We have a special Body World trivia question. I wrote it down. Yeah. Okay, now trivia question for today for amazing fun and prizes, and of course, if you want to do free admission, come down here, check out Body World. If you're a contest trivia winner, we actually have a couple of cool trivia questions. But anyway, the trivia question is: how many liters of blood, on the average, does the human heart pump each day? Okay, how many? Just call up, you know the number, right? Okay. 730, 77, 724, 730. Call for great fun and prizes. And one more time, how many liters of blood, on the average, does the human heart pump each day? Okay. Quick break, and we'll be right back with adventures.
Adventures in the
Isla Grande Flying School has been training pilots for 58 years. The Isla Grande Flying School is famous worldwide for the outstanding value and quality of its training. Its graduates are in demand immediately. Flying is a unique career in today's job world because there are more planes being built than pilots being trained. If you're interested in an exciting aviation, the first call is to Isla Grande Flying School at 722-1160 and visit thegrandeflying.com.
Celebrate the season family style with the family of Mexican restaurants that for almost a decade has served delicious, authentic Mexican cuisine. Frida's Mexican Restaurant and Diego's Cantina Bar. Enjoy Frida's juicy tender meat, carnitas, fajitas, fresh and refreshing margaritas, surrounded by colorful decor and great ambiance. For live entertainment and tapas, head to Diego's Cantina Bar. Frida's and Diego's, 128 Dominic and Maximo Gomez in Atotlay. Or visit Casa Azul Mexican Restaurant in San Patricio. Corporate and private activities welcome. This season, come home to Frida's, Diego's, or Casa Azul and celebrate in the best family tradition. Valet parking available.
Adventures in the Caribbean. You should see with me dancing. Adventures in the Caribbean. You should see with me dancing.
Okay, welcome back to Adventures in the Caribbean. We're really excited today. We're having a great time down here with our good friends at Body World. The exhibit is really amazing, and I tell you, they say you learn something new every day. Well, I think today we learned about a dozen things. Very like people. Sorry. All right. I believe we have an answer to our trivia question. Let's see if we have line one.
Yes,
there?
Chris.
Hi, good morning.
Great show. I'm going to say
Thank you
34.
so much. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. How about
So-
34 pints of blood?
How many?
34.
34 pints of blood?
Mm-hmm.
That's a little short.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay.
No problem. No, 34 pints. 34 pints, you said. Yeah, that's a little short.
Okay.
You're gonna be so surprised when you hear the answer. I was really surprised.
Well, the other
That was
one
way off.
I get a second choice.
Absolutely. We believe in second choice, second chances here on the Adventure Show. Go ahead.
168.
Nope. Still short.
Wow.
You're going to be really surprised when you hear the answer. I was.
So you have a good day.
Sonny says just for calling and having a good guest, you get a free ticket.
Wow.
So, hold on. What's your name?
I'm Terry Madden.
Jerry, thank you so much for listening. Thanks for calling. And we, as always, appreciate your kind words. And hold on the line 1 second. We'll get you a free ticket down to Body World.
Sounds terrific.
Thanks for calling.
You're welcome.
Sonny's really just feeling generous today. But yeah, how many liters of blood on the average does the heart pump each day? You're going to be surprised with the answer. I think we have our good friend Juan Carlos from 15 Knots Kiteboarding. Oh, we have him on the line?
Yes, I am.
Good morning, sir.
Pretty good. Thank you for having me on the show.
Hey, thanks a lot for joining us. We're trying to come down there and do the kiteboarding, and oh my God, I checked out your new website. It's awesome.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. We just
You guys did a great job. And I understand that you have a cool new kiteboarding, is it?
we actually have a new kiteboarding service.
Right.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, the tandem. That's amazing. You know, I never even heard of that, ever.
So, yeah, on August 31st of this year, I had the opportunity of teaching a kid. He was blind, and obviously to go kiteboarding, most people have to see. We had to design a tandem rig or tandem equipment in order for him to ride with me and in order for him to experience kiteboarding. And from that opportunity we had, we just thought, wow, I think this would be a great idea if we could do it with just anyone, not necessarily just people that are, have that, that are blind, obviously. And we've been doing a little bit of research for the past 2 months. I went to Maui in Hawaii, where there's a lot of wind, and I did a few tandems over there. We just decided to go ahead and...
How would you compare the kiteboarding in Hawaii to Puerto Rico?
There's probably like...
The way I wanted to mention, I know you're not in Puerto Rico, but the water is like a lake today. It's like so calm and beautiful, and about 15 knots of wind.
Oh, that's awesome. So no, Maui is a great location. There's tons of wind. There's probably 50 to 100 kiters every day. There's also a lot of windsurfers, and it's just a great location for kite surfing just because of the amount of wind and great water temperatures. So it's amazing, yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful, and there's so many people that are doing it now. It's become so popular. It's amazing.
Oh yeah. And then
the reason it's so popular is because it's a very easy sport, and it's great exercise, it's great fun, and it's really easy to do.
So yeah, that's actually, it's funny how you said, that's actually what the tandem is all about. So as I was mentioning before, basically we designed this rig so we could get just anyone kiteboarding with us, and we're gonna take the initiative and be the first kiteboarding school in the world. That's right, in the world. Nobody else does this. We're going to be the first ones to offer tandem rides, which is where you can go to the beach, to our location at Café La Plage in Isla Verde, and starting December 15th, we're going to have kiteboarding instructors that are going to be able to take you on for a ride right there and then.
That's your awesome location right there in Isla Verde, right?
That's right. That's correct.
Hello?
Yeah.
Juan Carlos.
I hear you.
Okay. That's your location in Isla Verde, right?
That's correct. And,
yeah, that's a pretty amazing location down there. What's the name of the hotel?
The name of the hotel is called the Beach House Hotel. But most people know about it as Café La Plage, which is a restaurant. It's just an amazing location, like beach beds and like a nice bar and just a great ambience. And obviously the kite surfing helps make it a little more exciting for people like
that. There's really no better location anywhere than where you guys have. And, you know, you guys have a great operation. And people can come down and do a lesson, right?
Oh, yeah, certainly. We're going to be, we just closed for the end of the season. Now we're reopening in December 5th. The time is going to be available a little bit, like 10 days after that. And, yeah, we'll be up and running, full on, and ready to take on the 2012 season. We're also super excited that now we're going to be also a kiteboarding shop. We have full-service kiteboarding lessons. We're going to have a tandem, and we're also going to have the shop so that people can have like a one-stop shopping for them. So it's going to be great.
That must be some really cool gear with the tandem kiteboarding. Now, it's one kiteboard, but it's two people, right?
Right. It's one kiteboard, one kite, one bar, two people. And an interesting system that it's yet to be...
So like maybe, like if your girlfriend's a little scared to do it, you can actually do the tandem and have her do the second one, and you can do the kiteboarding.
Right. So most people, when they walk through our spot, since it's more like a resort location, well, a lot of people just walk by and they think this is like renting a jet ski, you know, where they can just walk in and do it. And for 2 years, we've been basically telling people that now, you know, you have to take a course and you have to get certified. But then, you know, after a few times of saying that, and you know, we just went like, let's find a way to get these people having fun right away. And then if they do decide that they want to take a course, then great, we'll be doing that as well because we've been doing that for a while. But we just wanted to take this initiative, and we think it's going to really catch on, and eventually, you know, it's going to spread around the world. And I think everybody will be doing it everywhere else. So we're super excited to be the first one to do it.
Yeah, I'm psyched to come down. I got to check that out. That sounds like so much fun. And I can invite some cute girl and be like, come on, we'll go kiteboarding. I'll do all the work.
That's right.
So tell me you, Juan Carlos.
Yeah, we're located at the Beach House Hotel. You can go over there. Or every day there's wind, pretty much. So, and then our phone number is 787-215-5667. That's
215-5667.
You got it. And then we also have our website, which is 15knots.com. That's the number 15.
Yeah, you really have to check out the new website. It is awesome. There's some really cool videos on there. And there's also videos of the new tandem kiteboard.
Oh, yeah, there's videos of tandem. There's the pictures, and, you know, it's out there. So go check it out. And if you're interested in signing up, just either give us a call at 787-215-5667 or just show up at Café La Plage starting December 5th, and then for the tandem, December 15th. And then we'll be happy to show you and let you experience. We'll also have a really cool idea. We'll offer people to get pictures and videos of this experience.
Nice. So, that's a great idea. Because I know that it's an experience you'll never forget. Thanks a million for giving us an update, and we can't wait to come down. We have to make it Sonny rated, right, Sonny? Giving you the physical constitute. Yeah, he's afraid he might be able to make it out. And actually, we were talking about, I think we talked about that last time, is, you know, what's the max weight for kiteboarding?
Well,
it's like 300, over 300, right?
Right. I mean, kites are super powerful equipment. I mean, but it depends on the wind. If the wind is light, then it becomes more of a challenge. But if there's rough wind, I wouldn't say there's actually a weight limit because heights are extremely powerful.
No weight limit, Sonny.
And Sonny will not have a problem. It'll be fine.
Okay. Okay, listen, we'll take one. 15knots.com, and the number's what, 215-5667. Awesome. Okay, well, we're definitely going to catch up with this week, and, it's fun to come back to Puerto Rico soon.
Thanks so much, Chris and Sonny, and guys, I'll see you at the beach, at the Beach House Hotel, also known as Capella Plage. And
awesome. Thanks, my friend. Awesome. Well, that's a good friend of ours, Juan Carlos from 15, and best kiteboard instructor in the world as far as I'm concerned, in Puerto Rico for sure. We have a chemical. Okay, let's see if somebody knows how many liters of blood that the heart pumps per day. Line 1, you there?
yes, I'm here.
How many liters?
About 7,000.
7,000? Did you Google it? Hello? Did you Google it, or did you already come down here? What's your name, sir?
I am a physician. That's I know.
Oh, doctor. Okay. Well, yeah, I'm glad the doctor's listening. Well, you're exactly right, sir. And you're going to be getting free tickets to Body World. That was exactly right. That's excellent. We have a smart audience, don't we? Listen, hold on line just one sec, and we'll get your info and set you up with free tickets to Body World. And thank you very much for listening, and thanks for calling.
You were asking me my name?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, my name is Jorge Mo. I am a family physician in Bayamon.
Oh, okay. You have a practice in Bayamon?
Yes, I do.
You're a general physician?
Family physician.
Family physician, okay. What's your name again?
Jorge Mo.
Okay.
Last name, so that's right. Kind of.
Why don't we give your phone number for your location?
Sure. My number is 787-367-7948.
367-7948.
Right, and they can tell that they have a doctor who is a genius in radio also.
That's right. You're a travel genius. That's exactly right. And listen, we appreciate all our smart listeners. They got it right on the money.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jorge. Okay. Yeah, take a quick break. No, keep going. No, we got to take a quick break. Okay, it's a quick break, and we'll be right back with Adventures.
Adventures in the Caribbean.
WSF.
Caribbean.
Did you know there's a shortage of pilots in Puerto Rico and in the rest of the world today? It's a career that combines outstanding adventure, travel, serving, rowing. The Isla Grande Flying School has trained the majority of pilots in Puerto Rico. Because of the value and quality of the training, pilot candidates come from all over the world. If you're interested in a career as a pilot, winged or helicopter, call Isla Grande Flying School at 722-760 and visit islagrandeflying.com.
At Light Touch Therapy, we use innovative techniques new to Puerto Rico to restore harmony and balance to the body, mind, and spirit. We use scientifically proven methods to remedy stress and tension-related disorders of all kinds. Here you experience total relaxation while a board-certified therapist engages in a soothing, hands-on therapeutic touch, releasing tension that has possibly been present most of your life deep inside the body. Find out how easily you can feel better and enjoy your life more. Call for your free consultation today. Light Touch Therapy. Wellness naturally. 787-431-7317. That's 431-7317. Each experience is individual. www.lighttouchtherapy.com.
In the Caribbean.
Okay, welcome back to Adventures in the Caribbean. Of course, we're down here at Body World in San Juan. We're having a great time out here today. We're learning so much, and we're teaching you a little bit as well. And, we actually had Jorge, one of our listeners, got the trivia question correct. The human heart pumps 7,000 liters of blood each day. Amazing. They say you learn something new every day. Well, we've learned about 40 new things today. Yeah. And also, I guess we have a good friend of ours, Wanda, who runs one of the kioscos down in Ocean Park, who's going to tell us. I think she moved her location. So, are you there, Wanda?
Hello? Bahala dia orang.
to 11 and visit IslaGrandeFlying.com. The worst of this year's hurricane season is over, but there will be another one. And power outage season is year-round. And Phillies Power Depot, the generator people, stand ready to serve 24/7. Residential, commercial, or industrial. Sales, service, and rentals. Get expert, honest, and accurate advice on your generator needs. Don't wait. Call now. Talk to the experts at Antilles Power, serving Puerto Rico, VA, and Down Island since 1888. 622-9330.
Discover the next in restaurant before.
Adventures in the Caribbean. You should see what we've been seeing. Adventures in the Caribbean.
Okay, welcome back to Adventures in the Caribbean. We had a little, a bit of a snafu there. Rory's back in the studio today, so she's, I think she's messing with us. What do you think, Tony? Well, we're glad to have her back. Anyways, we're down here in the world, and we have, it's just amazing down here. You can actually see an exhibit of the human heart, like, right in front of you. It really is amazing. And I guess, what do we say, take a fist, and that's the size of your heart. That's really cool. I love that. Okay, well, let's do that right now then. Do we have anything else? No? Do we have a caller? Oh, okay. All right, cool. Let's talk to our good friend from Body World. Again, at
Antonio Delgado, it's Daniel Albert Craft.
morning, sir.
Hey, good morning.
Thanks a lot for joining us. We're really having a great time down here. And what's really cool is seeing all the kids. The kids are like so shocked and excited, and I was saying earlier, it brings out the emotions in people. But it's really cool to have the kids down here because you can see the looks in their faces that they're just amazed.
Yeah, they seem a little bit kind of a concern, they're amused. They're mostly amused. They're not, I guess, scared is not the right term, or...
Well, I was thinking the kids kind of like it, and, it turned into amazement shortly thereafter.
Yeah, I think, once they get into the exhibition, they understand that, the show is about themselves. It's about, how to discover, they get to see themselves inside out, for one. And, of course, the exhibition is about anatomy. It's about how to preserve these people once they expire. And, we had a pregnant female who was the first pregnant female who donated her body when she was 5 months old. She's 5 months old. And then, of course, we also have the hunchback. The hunchback, which is an elderly person who actually donated his body around the age of 70 or 80. So that's kind of amusing. And we also have the Tai Chi Man, which is it's a body that was actually used to study the trauma of a lot of surgeries and intervention hip replacements. That's a lot of what the exhibit and body world is all about. It's actually not just preservation, but the study of the human body.
It's about research, for one. It's about so many things. For one, it's the most popular exhibition on the globe. There's no question. Over one of the only places in the world you can see it. Of course, and it's the first time it comes to Latin America. We spent about 5 years waiting for them to show up. It was a very, very hard exhibition to get. A lot of phone calls. Absolutely, of course. A lot of trips. But we finally managed to get it. But like I said, it's the most popular exhibition on the globe. 32 million people have come to check this out. Of course, it's a bit controversial due to the fact that all the bodies are donated. And of course, not everybody seems to agree with that. But it is what it is. We have a gallery filled with fetuses that are donated through universities, unlike most people tend to think that. We get this from China legally, like it happened with some other exhibitions, this being the original, which actually started with the scientist Vincent von Hagen. That his idea was to can we present the body in a different form without going over the edge.
I think that's an important point that you make, is that a lot of these, every one of these people donated their body to science. And I think that not only were they motivated to help people discover and do the research, but also, like we were talking about earlier, some of the people, after they heard about the exhibit and how it was going to come about, they actually said, I want to donate my body to that exhibit because I think it's important for the world to see this.
Yes, that's correct. So far, we've got a couple of people who they didn't attend the exhibition, but you go, I want to donate my body. How can we do it? And it's rather simple. You go to theBodyWorld.com and fill out the form. It's pretty simple. So far, there's about 8,000 people waiting just to get their body.
Wow.
Yeah, that's quite a number.
That's great, and I think that speaks volumes to how important this exhibit is to people and how they feel so much, how they feel so strongly about it. Now, I wanted to, we've talked so much about the exhibit, but I wanted to talk a little bit about the process. Because I think, some people don't really understand, is it a dead body? Is it, plastic? They don't really understand.
Okay, this is rather simple. Well, it's complex, yet at the same time simple. You donate your body, and immediately your body gets inserted in a pool of acetone. The acetone degrades the skin. Remove your eyes, your hair, and then a couple of weeks later, they remove your organs. Eventually, they replace some of the bones on your legs or steel, and eventually it gets inserted in a pool of silicone. The silicone has no smell, it's transparent, has no color whatsoever. And then eventually, from the first day to the last day, 7 months that it takes to make each body. Then voila.
And I think that's important for people to understand, really, how much the process that you go through to create this exhibit, and what takes. We're looking right now, right behind us. We have the what is it? The skeletal system, the arteries, the heart, and of course the brain. It is Body World, a journey to the heart, and we have the very basic conditions that the heart goes through. Especially, we have a section that we don't push that much, but it's called "How Can You Prevent Dying of a Broken Heart?" And wait. There's no way to prevent that.
There's a way, but you have to come to Body World and discover it. Of course, I can't give that figure, but
don't tell anybody. Make them come down.
Of course. What else can I tell you? We also have the integration of animals, which is the first time. It started about 3 years ago. We have the ostrich, and you'd be surprised how an ostrich gets fascinated.
I was really surprised. We're talking about a 6-foot-tall ostrich, a 6-foot-tall bird, and it's amazing. The whole body system is actually here.
Of course. When it happened, we were pleased with it. But a lot of people get shocked, not just by seeing just the specimen, but of course seeing this large animal. Have you gotten to see the leg?
Yes, I did. It was unbelievable. I took just like 10 minutes to stare at it.
Yeah, it's almost like a prehistoric animal. And of course, we have the eggs, and we have when it comes to the humans, of course, we have the
we have just about every system, from the nervous system, digestive system, reproductive system, the male, the female. And of course, we have, for those sports fans, we have the football gladiators. We also have the hockey players. What else can I tell you? That is one really cool thing I saw about the exhibit, is that, you know, their body, and you're seeing the internal organs and the whole central nervous systems, all the intestines and everything. But they're also, you know, the way that you do the exhibit, it really humanizes them. You know, it's like you're actually looking at, you know, a human being. Like, you have one that's throwing the javelin, you have another one that's like posing muscle moves, you know, and it really gives you the feeling that, you know, you can see these people as they were humans, and now, you know, they've just been plasticized. That's correct. That's correct. We try people to relate to the specimen. That's the key. I believe from the exhibition's point of view, is that people can relate to this person. But you know what? This person actually was a living person 3-4 years ago. And instead of being buried, like most people would actually prefer to do, they decided to provide something for humanity and educate the rest of us when you see it like that.
And it really is so important, because I think not only is it educational for science, but I think it's also very important for, you know, the kids. And, you know, it's amazing the impact that you can see on their faces when the kids come down here. And it's like 200-300 of them out here today. It's amazing.
Yeah, kids usually, when there are two different kinds of kids. There's a kid that is kind of apprehend about what they're going to see, and then there's the kid who just want to be a doctor. Some of them just walk through that door and say, you know what, I want to be a general doctor. By the end of the exhibition, they just want to be a surgeon.
Okay. So they're like, you know, they have their heart set on one thing, but then when it brings out, you know, their emotions, and really they get these strong feelings. They're like, you know what, I want to be a surgeon now.
We have support to our gynecologists, since we have a gallery with multiple fetuses and...
Hey, this is a family show.
Yes, it is a family show, but it's also about health. It's about yourself.
I think it's really important for people to really understand and, you know, open their eyes, basically, to the human body and how it actually works.
Absolutely. You know, like I said, it's the first time it comes to San Juan, Puerto Rico. It will be here for a limited time. And we're just trying to bring great exhibitions so people can actually find a benefit out of it. Okay.
Yeah, everyone has to come down and see this. It really is amazing. Now, what's your favorite part about the exhibit?
Well, I really like it all. You know, we've been here for what, 4 months, and we opened the doors about 2 months ago, and we get to use everything today. You know, it's a great experience.
It must be rewarding to see, you know, how people's reactions and how excited people get about it.
Absolutely. Every time somebody walks through that door, it's kind of like we're going to discover itself. It's a new experience. Like I said, it's very rewarding. Very rewarding.
Awesome. What's your favorite part of the exhibit?
I think one of the most important is the pregnant woman. I mentioned before is she was a lady. She was the first vaccinated woman in the 93, 95, right, Albert? In 94, she donated her body. 96, she died of...
you know a little bit about this, don't you?
He knows it, too. He knows it. Yeah, she died when she was only 25 years. She was in the 5th month of pregnancy. And she decided that if the doctor cannot save the life of the baby, she wanted to have it vaccinated with her in the same exhibition as she was.
Nice. Well, she's going to live on, right? She's going to live on in science and research, and she's going to teach a lot of people how amazing the human body is. And let me tell you, folks, you've got to come down to the Body World exhibit. It's really amazing. It's bodyworld.com.
BodyWorldPR.com.
BodyWorldPR.com. And what's the phone number?
It's 723-7300.
723-7300?
Yeah. 722-7300. 7300.
722-7300. You got to check it out. It's really amazing. We got 1 minute. Okay, we got Wanda. Are you there, Wanda?
Impress clients, employees, or your family with Kiku classic Japanese cuisine and new creations with culinary influences from Asia, Europe, and the Americas. The new Kiku open for lunch and dinner at La Fiesta Shopping Village on Road 199 after Los Paseos. 283-6054. 283-6054.
Okay, thanks to our great friends at BodyWorld.com. And we hope you've enjoyed us bringing you the adventures as much as we've enjoyed bringing you the adventures. And join us every week. And we're going to be out in Rincon for Crystal Palace. And, oh, yeah, Alka Water. Don't forget the Fountain of Youth, Alka Water. Check them out at what's their website? Okay, well, listen, thanks again for joining us. www.adventuresinthecaribbean.com. Send us an email, or you can call the office at 787-667-6729. And we'll see you next week on Adventures.
Thanks for joining us for today's adventure, Caribbean. If you have questions about the Caribbean, call WO. Have a great weekend and join Caribbean Chris next Saturday for more adventures in the Caribbean.
Isla Grande Flying School has been training pilots for 58 years. The Isla Grande Flying School is famous worldwide for the outstanding value and quality of its training. Its graduates are in demand immediately. Flying is a unique career.
Hello?
Pilots being trained. If you're interested in an exciting and high-paying career in aviation, the first call is to Grande Flying School at 722-1160. And visit us at islagrandeflying.com.
Cherry Blossom sets the standard for exquisite Japanese cuisine and superior service. Located in the heart of Condado,